Okay. So just like give us your best. Like, yes, work, yes, yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Give them, give them. Yes! Okay. The fan on to get my hair blowing. Yes! Okay. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my Chickadee channel. I'm here with my dad today, and y'all saw the video. I'm gonna insert it right here.
That looks so freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Damn. Shit.
Thank you. I'm filming it. So today I'm gonna be doing my dad's makeup, a little glam moment, and we're gonna be doing a Q&A. And y'all asked him a bunch of questions. There's literally like so many questions. We're just gonna be answering those questions on camera today. So sit back, get some tea, get some popcorn, whatever you want to do, and we're gonna begin. So I'm finna prep my dad's face with MAC Fix Plus, and the first question is from Kaleidoscopic Karina. Kaleidoscopic. Sorry, y'all. I just turned the fan off, so if that audio was weird, it's my bad. But Kaleidoscopic Karina wants to know, for Dad, what was your initial reaction when Andrew started doing makeup? Were you immediately supportive, or did it take a while for you to get used to it?
I think my initial reaction was...
Close your eyes. Sorry.
My initial reaction was supportive, but also very curious and intriguing. I didn't think that was... I wasn't expecting it, I guess would be the best answer. So I think it took a while for me to let it sink in, that that's what he was doing. But I certainly wasn't against the idea. It was more about, I wonder why he's doing this, and more curiosity about what was going through his mind and why he was doing it. And then, of course, just, I think, parental concerns that, what are people going to think of a boy doing makeup? That's more of, I think, a protective father thing more than anything else. And it appears as though it really wasn't anything for me to truly worry about, because lots of people are doing this.
Truth. Here, I'm actually gonna switch chairs with you. Dad, don't get ticklish. Don't get ticklish on me.
I don't get ticklish, I just am ticklish.
Okay, so R. Cavallaro wants to know, how does it feel to have a father who is so supportive and into your forms of self-expression? In parentheses, you guys are my fave duo, OMG, so happy to see the bond that you two have. Thank you, girl. Well, I think that it's really amazing to have someone who's, like, really supportive of me. Obviously, my dad's been supportive forever, but at this point, like, it doesn't really feel a certain way. It just feels like, normal to have a dad that's, like, so supportive and, like, chill about everything. So I wouldn't say that it makes me feel some type of way, but I do know that other people don't really have that. So I guess I do feel, lucky that I do have someone in my life who is supportive, and who loves me.
You're sticking something in my eye.
No,
Don't
not.
squint.
It's
What are
not
you
in your
talking
eye.
about?
It's not in your eye.
Yes, but you're getting close to the
I'm
eyes.
not gonna.
My eyes are very precious because they're so terrible. Plus, you probably need lots of concealer on this old man's face. Oh, you're really getting up there.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't like that. I don't like that, y'all.
Okay, Dad, it's really only gonna be like 2 eyes.
That's all I have.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul.
It looks so cute.
Y'all, keep in mind, I'm literally using my makeup on my dad, so he's a little bit more bronzed and tan than me. So we're gonna use a lot of bronzer today, bronze him up, give him that sun-kissed glow. But right now, he's kind of looking like Casper. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so I just finished Consuela on my father, on mi padre. So what is our favorite thing to do together?
I think our favorite thing to do together is something entertaining. So movies, music. I know travel in the car together, we like to do the music thing.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do a lot of bike riding, but that was a little
Back in the day.
back in the day. So I would say something entertaining, movies, music.
Okay.
Maybe watching this if we get a good show that we like. We
Yes,
like to watch those
if we
together,
have like a good little moment.
watching
little TV
Smash
moment.
or watching Pose. Here's a question for all of the people that know the answers to this. What do you do when you have to itch your face?
Huh?
What do you do when you have to itch your face?
Oh, well, it's really nice when you have nails because you can just tap.
I don't have those. So can you itch right there?
Where?
Right there.
Right here?
Right, like, yeah, right there. That was perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Okay, so we need to bronze him up because he's looking like a little goose. And we don't want him to be a little ghosty poo. So let's do another question. Okay, how old was Andrew when he came out, and how did you feel about it?
I believe that Andrew was 13, maybe 12,
Don't
12,
wrinkle.
12 or 13, and my reaction was, I think it was probably not anything too special. I think that we had been watching Andrew for years struggle with who he was, probably back to when he was 8, 9, 10. So I think him coming out was just a public announcement of what his mom and I had already been thinking about, discussing with each other. So it was really not surprising to me. I was actually happy that he was able to articulate how he was feeling and what he was believing about himself. And again, as I've already mentioned before in the other questions, it was more about, my reaction was more about, what does this mean for him in this society and culture that we're living in, and what can I do as a parent to, quote unquote, protect him from some of the people that are out there that aren't as supportive as we were going to be and understand the life that he was going to live. And I still struggle with that. I still don't know how to get through to people that we should just all be loving people for who they are. It's incredibly frustrating for me to listen to people's ignorance about sexuality and sexual orientation.
Well, that's T-Dad.
Thanks.
What is your favorite memory that you share together? Do you have one off the top of your head?
No.
Me either.
But we
The
can think.
truth comes out. No,
Well,
I'm
we
just
can
kidding.
think about it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you can ask the question again, and then we can edit all this stuff out.
Oh my god, I know my favorite memory. Fave memory is my dad and I were in this show together, like, what was it?
Well, what show?
Close to that number.
2015.
2015, 3 years ago, and we had to drive down to, drive 45 minutes to our rehearsals, and we would always listen to Fifth Harmony's Reflection album. We'd always just pop.
True.
And it was so fun, and we would just listen to that every single day. So that was probably my favorite memory. Child.
No, I have lots of memories. You're trying to ask me about my favorite memory.
Or when you would always pull us in that little bike stroller. That was fun.
I think seeing you in your first play was pretty cool in The Wizard of Oz when you were hanging from those wires and being the crow, and that was a really special memory to see you doing something that we had been trying to
Get me to
encourage
do.
you to do. And that you enjoyed it. You had a good time. You met some cool people. I enjoyed that. But I think to change the question a little bit, maybe my favorite memory of you being on stage was the Reflections of a Rock Lobster roll. It was a
Ooh.
very, not only a powerful performance, but just the reality of a gay teen in the 80s, and all the things that a gay teen went through in the 80s, I thought was pretty accurate considering it was a true story. And to watch you play that role as a gay teen in 2016, 17, 16, I believe, was really powerful and meaningful. And then to see the reactions from the people that saw the play and how they responded to your performance, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was a crazy show, but that was good. Okay, so Winnie's Effects wants to know, how long did it take you to become comfortable enough to show your dad your makeup? I don't really think I was ever nervous, per se, to show my dad my makeup. As much as I was just nervous to show, like, anyone my makeup, if that makes sense, because I was new to it, and I thought that I was bad, which I was. Really grown, and I feel like when I was first starting out, I was really self-conscious just about everybody seeing it, because makeup is supposed to be something that, like, makes you look snatched, and, like, I didn't feel like I was doing it the best that I could be doing it. Once I felt more confident in my skills, I guess, is when I, like, started showing y'all. But yeah, I don't think I was ever, like, scared to, I don't think I was ever scared to show specifically my family. I was just kind of nervous to show everybody, because I wasn't, like, confident in my skills yet. Now look at the camera, give them a little side to side, let them see that glisten, that glow. Yes, work, Dad. Let me see that on camera. Give a little side to side.
Ooh! Ooh! Glenn, you really outdid yourself.
You really outdid yourself, Glenn. Okay. Next, I'm gonna be snatching my dad's brows. I'm gonna be using this. This question is from Rachel. It's for my dad. She wants to know, how do you feel about people who don't accept their kids or their friends as they are?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
Well, I feel sad and helpless to a certain degree, because I don't think that they're wanting to change, maybe, or they're just beliefs that they have. So I think it's sad, mostly, and my hope is that why they had kids in the first place, which was to raise their kids and love their kids and support their kids and be their kids' biggest fans. I hope that over time that comes through, and they can find a way to express that, to remember what it was like before they knew, or to remember what they truly believe about what it means to love somebody. And if they can really allow their minds to be open to that concept, then I think that they could turn the corner and realize that what you think your child should be is not as important as what your child thinks they should be. And you need to support and love that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes me sad, and I'm just hope that they can see the light someday. And I know that it takes certain people longer than others to come around, but think about how much, I guess my message to that parent would be, think about how much you loved your kid prior to them telling you this information. They're still the same kid. You just have more information about them now, but they're still the same beautiful soul that you thought they were. And just because they may not align with what you think they should be, you need to remember that they need to be who they are. And you need to love them for that.
Love that, Dad. That's really beautiful. That's true. I think parents think that they're gonna just, like, pop out this little, like, they think kids are like dogs and they can just train them to do whatever they want, or they just think that if they lead them in the right direction, they're just gonna live how they want them to live.
And I think that there's an element to exposing your children to certain things, and that's going to shape what they believe, you know, whether it's a sports team that they like or the type of music that they like. I can say firsthand that sports teams that I root for and music that I listen to is strongly influenced by how I was raised and how I grew up. But each of us has our own DNA, and each of us has our own belief about who we are, and you can't control that. That's not a choice. That's not something that parents can have a hand in. They created this little being, and this little being is going to be who they should be. And as much as you would like to control that, as you said, through raising a dog or a pet, I think when parents start to realize that they can't control that, then you need to love.
You heard it here first. So I don't really want to do eyeshadow on you. Like, I feel like that's gonna be, because I know you don't like things around your eyes, and then it's like, you know, and we don't really need to.
Right. Well, you can just
like throw on a lip.
Throw on a lip.
Set that face, and then I think that's pretty much it. Because we don't need to be doing looks. We don't need to be I don't want to put my dad through the hell that is false lashes.
Agreed.
I don't think that that's fair to you.
Well, and I think the purpose of this was to get a little look on me and to answer some of your questions.
Yes,
and hopefully
it's more about the Q&A. It's more
get
about the
these
Q&A.
puppies all going. Hope you got a lot of stuff.
Okay, what color do you want, Dad? Dad, you're literally slaying right now.
I'm slaying right
You're
now.
literally
I
slaying.
don't know, maybe like more of a subtle lip.
Yes, like a nude. You're already a beauty guru.
Nude.
A nude.
Nude.
Okay. Here, put on this chapstick.
Okay.
We're gonna do like one more question.
Do you like using other people's chapstick? No. Now for the next question.
I'm about to use lipstick on you.
I understand.
He's sassy today.
I'm
He
just trying
gets
to
in
give
front of the camera.
Just trying to give the people what they want to know. A little bit more of an inside look at me.
An inside scope. Okay, now get it off your teeth. Go like this, and then go like this. A little bit here. A little over there. Yeah. Oh, now you're rubbing it everywhere. Now go like this. Okay, now go like this.
I don't want to do that.
Why? You have to get the... Yeah, see all that lipstick that was going to get on your teeth? That is not flattering.
Well, thank you very much.
It's not your fault.
Not flattering.
It's not your fault. It's the lip's fault. We're just going to take it off. Hold on. So we tried to do a liquid lipstick. That's just not the vibe for today, and that's okay. Like, that's totally fine. So I'm just going to put a little lip gloss on him. I'm going to give him my moment, like what I would normally do. And I'm just going to put this little lip gloss on my dad. Give him that glossy finish. Because no one needs... What?
It's a glossy finish, like I'm a car or something. Let's just
Wait,
walk
you
him
have...
out and send him on his way.
You have a little thing again on your teeth. It's on that one. Yes. Amazing. You don't have to lick the lipstick that was already on. Okay. We're just going to put the gloss on. Okay.
Can I do that same thing again?
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
Why?
It just does.
Okay.
It does. Okay.
Okay, it's getting hot, so we have to hurry up. Together. Okay, again. Okay, amazing. Let me see how that looks. Okay, so thank you all so much for asking questions. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Dad had a great time. That's really all that matters. Thank you for letting me put makeup on you. I know that's kind of
You're
crazy.
welcome.
Have
Well,
you ever
maybe-
had your makeup done?
Only for the plays, just mascara, but that's it.
This
No,
is my
yeah,
dad's
mascara.
first time.
And I did it myself, mind you, and it looked horrible. But I did it.
Well, now you look snatched.
Now I look snatched.
He looks snatched, everybody. Everybody, leave some love in the comments for my dad. This was so sweet that he came on my channel. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, you can. I'm gonna have it in the description. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you again, Dad, so much for coming on my channel.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks for watching.
yes, thank y'all so much for being here. And we will see you on our next video.
Video.
Okay, bye.